Hey there, Aries, welcome to my channel. So we're going to do the he said she said spread for the month of May. So I'm getting the feeling that some of you want to either move out or move away or go somewhere, and there's someone that's kind of like either hurt by it. Kind of feel like you are leaving someone behind. Now I don't feel like this is necessarily in a love situation, but it could be that, I don't know, one of your parents or your mother is not very happy with that move or with you going away. So someone is quite hurt here in the occasion, and you are very determined to go after what you want. All right, so so let's just see what we have for you in store. Let's just see what we have for you. What do we have for Aries? Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is the he said, she said spread for the month of May. So let's see what you guys have been up to. What are the messages for Aries? It's the past energy. Ooh, wow. Look at that. The star with the tower. It's the first card out. So it seems to me that this does not feel very bad. This does not feel very bad. I feel like you got like a green light from the universe to go somewhere, and it kind of like came like a shock, and you needed to change a lot of things in your surrounding to make it happen. But whatever this message or whatever this situation was, I feel like it has been like a very, like a sign from the universe that came in and kind of like put you on the road to go somewhere. Like you had like a light bulb coming in, and you just knew like, okay, this is where I need to be headed, and this is how I'm going to do it. So there has been a quite like a long time for healing that has happened here with you as well. But like I said, there needed to be a change within the environment. There needed to be a change within the foundation that you were already in, leaving that old foundation behind and moving away from an old foundation, knowing with faith that you're doing the right thing. So this is definitely a very impactful month for you, or has been the month of April. For some of you, there could have been also a Aquarius that might have came back around, is what I also feel. But this is a lot of instant healing, but not always. Like you could have had like a lot of nightmares during these healing period that you had in like last month, which were quite uncomfortable sometimes, and somehow it kind of like taught you to become more vulnerable with yourself, and become more vulnerable with the people that you are dealing with, to, you know, show your real skin to people and show who you truly are, find your real authentic self with these energies here. So whatever was not serving you, it's kind of like gone, and you're really replenishing that energy for yourself. All right, so that's a good start, actually. I don't feel like it's negative, even though you may have had like some anxieties coming up or anything like that, but I don't feel like it was nothing that you couldn't handle. You know, it's kind of like the universe always being there for you and saying like, but you're doing it for the right reasons. So, you know, there was like calming energy around this, for you to not get upset, or for you to not get overburdened by the changes that you are making. All right, so let's just see what's the other party going through. What's the past energy for them? What's the past energy for the person that Aries is dealing with? I told you there is like some heartache here. The Three of Swords in the reverse. Someone may have came back around for forgiveness. I feel like this is definitely, this is definitely for those. I feel definitely with an Aquarius. Could be also Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra. But this person may have came back around out of the blue, saying that they're really sorry and wanting to, you know, have a new beginning, have a new emotional beginning. And if you felt anything towards this individual, this may have came like a shock, but this person wants to start completely fresh with you. And for those who are willing to go through that as well, you understand that some of the past behavior or past patterns need to be swept away, you know, like need to be cleansed out if you want this to start over, is what I'm seeing here. This person seems to be very sorry. You got the Page of Swords in the reverse. Present energy for Aries, please. And the King of Cups. Wow. I got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. One more card. And the Five of Cups. Now, for some, you just feel like it's a bit like little too late. You do have a lot of feelings for this individual, but there is too much that has happened in the past. And I feel like in a sense, if you've been through this, you don't want to go through the same stuff again. Like you have the feeling that you will be served with the same kind of mentality or the same kind of problems. And you're kind of like, you know, doubting this. You're doubting, you're in the midst of like the transition, like should I go back or should I fix the problem or should I just cut off the contact? Now there's definitely, if you did not choose to accept this individual back, this person is heavily spying on you. I feel like they have a lot to tell you, which they are not. So the communication could have been, you know, cut off some kind of way, is what I'm feeling. Maybe they expressed something that you were not very happy about and you kind of like cut the communication off cold turkey, but the feelings are still there. All right, this person is still very much in your energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel that they have a lot of regret, and I feel like you're very much focused on what their next move is going to be before you make any decision about this situation. As I said, I feel like you're doubting, you're going back and forth about this situation. You may also, because of all this healing that took place, you are in a much more calm and serene place within your own emotions, but you're still focused on the past events. You're still wanting to talk about that, but you still are figuring out how to word those situations or how to word your feelings. And you're holding it back before you drop the bomb, is what I'm getting here. I got the Page of Wands in the reverse. So for some of you, I definitely feel like you cut this person off. Yeah, you cut this person off. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Maybe they were, maybe they were being very sarcastic. Like you were always trying to read between the lines. Maybe they said like, yes, I'm sorry for this and this and that, but as the conversation went, you became a bit like confused about what their intention was. So you were just like, okay, I need to withdraw. I need to take a step back because I'm not sure if this person comes back around just for me to forgive them, because how they are talking to me, it's kind of like passive aggressive, and I don't want that at this point. Like I've been through all of this already. I tried to heal from it. Now I'm trying to move forward, try to keep my emotions intact. And them, like one time they're just like talking a lot, and then the other time they're just like completely silent, and that's confusing you emotionally, and you don't know where you stand with this individual. They do have some options here. All right, this person is very confused as well. They're not speaking the truth about how they truly feel. They are dating around and seeing other people. They're trying to see if the grass if the grass is greener on the other side, is what I feel here. What's the blockage for? Yeah, you got the Death card. So you're really in the midst of a transformation here, in the midst of a progress, and you're really in between, like in this kind of like a twilight zone of okay, what do I do with this situation? And you know that one part of you is saying that you've seen a lot of red flags already. You've seen a lot of nasty stuff from this individual already, yet you still kept some hope to fix the situation, but like continuously it was like the same energy that you were getting, and then healing, and then again the same energy, and then healing. So somewhere along the line something has ended, but you're still working against that because it's in a blockage. So there is some, could be also a Scorpio, sorry, or any of the other ones. But it seems like to me that there is something that has ended and wants to transform. Now this could be also this individual wanting to transform, and you're kind of like, they be doubting this. Wow, and the King of Wands. So there are a lot of things that you need to put the focus on here with the King of Wands and the Death card as well. There's a lot of secrets that need to be revealed. This could also be from your end, definitely. All right. Let me see. What is the blockage? Ooh, I got the Queen of Swords. So, and the Three of Pentacles. So someone here, I'm not going to call names who is who, but someone here is unable to let the past go in order to have like a fresh new start, because the Death card can represent an ending of an old situation and starting completely fresh. You seem to be quite motivated, but you're blocked because you can't seem to see if this other person is motivated to have a fresh new start, because apparently both of you have hurt each other in some kind of way. All right, and this individual that you're dealing with, they are not really forgiven and letting go of the past either. So I get the feeling that they come forward, they try it, but then like some kind of trigger kicks in and they attack the same kind of way that they always did, or they approach you in a very sarcastic or a mean kind of way like they always did. So there is no balance, and you have the feeling that they're not changed, even though you want them to change and you want this to start completely fresh, but you have the feeling that they are not really working on their on the way that they are communicating. All right, there is still a lot of sharp communication. It's kind of like breaking through the ice each and every time with this individual. So there's a lot of coldness around this energy still, and even though that's why you're confused, because you're like, okay, you come back, you want to try, but you're still stuck in the old ways. All right, and for others of you, they are trying to figure out what they need to do. For other people, for others of you, this individual is dealing with an ex that is trying to make their life kind of like a bit miserable, is what I'm getting as well. If you are the one with the third party situation, they are going to be very Queen of Swordish. Oh my God. They just need to learn to speak how they truly feel, what really hurt them, and try to work out the situation together. But yet they seem to be a bit immature in the way that they express their emotions, express their feelings. All right, and you have gone through a major transformation, like major. You got two kings looking at each other, so you're ready to put in the action. You're ready to, be vulnerable, express your emotions, express your feelings, and take good care of them, be generous. But there is still this blockage from this individual. What's the hopes for Aries? I got the Devil card with the Page of Pentacles, both in the reversed. So again, I get the feeling that you're not taking this individual serious, because I feel like they make a lot of lousy promises to you, and you're being a bit coldish because of that, because you don't trust the changes that they promised that they have made. But do you see those changes within yourself? So that's why you're just like, yeah, I love this person, but I've changed so much over the last course of a year, maybe, or a couple of years, while dealing with this individual. But this individual seems to be so stuck in their old childish ways. Like, they come up like the pages, but then the blockage is the Queen of Swords. So, you know, and I feel like they had like a third-party situation. They keep on dating, or they keep on giving energy to other people, thinking that the grass is greener, and then it doesn't pan out quite the way that they thought it was, and they come back to you. So you're kind of like getting tired of that energy is what I'm feeling. Like make up your mind, do you want to work on this or not? But they have a blockage in putting the energy and effort and dedication into one thing. You know, they're not, I don't feel like they're dedicated. I don't feel like they are completely dedicated. What are their hopes? Yeah. For those that are dealing with someone that has a relationship, or they are in a marriage with someone that they're trying to get out of, and that's why they are a bit like tiptoeing and taking their sweet little time. They do want to get out of that commitment. All right, they do want to get out of that commitment. That's what I'm seeing here. Even though they're kind of like in this twilight of not like for 100% showing you that they go for you. And on the other hand, they are trying to fix the other relationship, or trying to get out of that. For others of you, they do want to, they want to commit with you, but they have like a lack of self-esteem. That's why they act so childish. They, you know, they're being very codependent on other people, very codependent on other people's opinion. They don't, you know, they don't spend time to nurture themselves. And that's kind of like what's getting a blockage for this individual. That's what they need to learn to refresh. That's what they need to learn to grow. Like you are a very independent person, Aries, but you will attract someone that is less independent than you. And with independence, I mean like you can probably just take care of yourself quite well. You have your goals, you have your admirations, you know how to take care of your own self-love, but this person has a lack of that. So they get triggered by the way that you can take care of yourself and put the focus on yourself, and they can call you out for being selfish. That's because they get triggered because they're not putting themselves on number one. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the dynamic that I'm seeing. You've really learned to take care of yourself. You know, self-love, self-care, self-appreciation, spending time with yourself and doing things that you really like to do. But this person has a lack of that, like maybe a lack of hobbies, maybe a lack of, you know, doing things that they truly love to do. So that's what I'm seeing here. Maybe this is a person that can't sit at home, or you know what I mean? Like they always have to be around people. They always have to do something with other people. They can't just appreciate the time that they have with themselves. This could be the other way around, but that's the energy that I'm feeling, that one is like that and the other one is like that, and then they come across each other, and then they need to balance that out. Like you need to also like balance out to spend more time with this individual and swap the energies if it's the other way around, right? And this person needs to learn to not always count on other people to make themselves feel better, all right? Like, or enjoy themselves. You need to be able to enjoy yourself with your me time, right? So outside influence, oof, that's good Lord. So yeah, for those who are dealing with someone that came out of a relationship, wow, I feel like they've tried to go back to to an old relationship because it was like unfinished business there, but it did not pan out quite well. All right, they could have done this behind your back. Maybe that's what you know, figured out with this Tower. All right, and that's why you don't trust them anymore, because you figured out that they went back to an old relationship or tried to fix an old relationship, but that did not work out. Now, for some of you, others of you, I do get a very innocent situation here somehow. It's not like they tried to go back to have a relationship with that person, but they may have blocked you out in order to deal with old situations from their past. All right, like, you know, they got like betrayed, or they betrayed someone and they felt like they needed to make something up, and that could have came across to you as if that was a betrayal towards you, but that was just their karmic cycle that they needed to fix. All right, I don't see, for some of you, I don't see a very negative vibe. All right, I just see that, you know, Saturn was just like, come here, you need to fix whatever you did there and take those swords out of this person's back before you can move forward in general. So that's what I feel for majority of you. I feel there is a form of innocence, there's a form of trying to, you know, work things out just to have the peace and work things out that, you know, this is a world card. The world card is a very heavy energy, and the person for 10 years, you can't just like say, I'm gone. Like there needs to be some kind of a settlement in some kind of way, right? So I don't feel that there is a lot to worry about that. That's what I feel. I don't feel like they wanted to get back into a relationship, actually. And even if they tried, did not end up that well. So what's it for you? Six of Cups. Their outside influence. Well, this is their outside influence. I always see it from two sides, actually. But again, the past calling them back to finish up something. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there was balance that is needed. All right, it could have been, you know, dividing finances, dividing assets or anything like that, and just coming to harmony, coming into terms with this old situation. And then we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So, and then we have the Two of Cups there. All right. And for you, I guess this is you not being very happy with that situation. You felt like your whole fire just got like soaked out because of this situation. All right, like you were definitely very pissed off about that. I feel like your energy is already calmer, but you were not amused by the situation, by them going back to fix it. Even though I get the feeling that you got it a bit wrong. I don't know why, but there is some kind of an innocence, like they had to fix this situation in order to move forward anyway. All right, so I feel like there is a lot of balance that you have created for yourself as well. This is Six of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. So because of their absence for this period, you've learned to You've learned to be more harmonious within yourself and to balance out your time and energy. So if you were very much focused on this individual, you are now focused on yourself. You were focused on your own past, on your own karmic cycle, on your own finances. So you knew how to balance everything out within yourself emotionally as well. So this is definitely, oh gosh, my ear is already acting up again. Hadn't happened for a long time. So sorry if I'm So this is definitely telling me that no matter how the situation even looked like or what you went through, you came out very strong because you know now how to balance out everything in your own life. All right, like put the focus on your family, put the focus on your children, put the focus on your self-love, put the focus on other things that makes you much more in alignment to reach this Two of Cups harmony and soul bond with this individual. So that's just beautiful. So don't let it just like get it to you, because I feel like your energy is super good, super calm. All right. So let's see what we have for the future energies. I'm going to go to Vimeo after this, so follow me over there. Ooh. Got the Ace of Swords, see? Oh gosh, I knew it. Like, I felt such a cool, calm, collected energy from you. Aries, it's been a long time before I've felt this. And the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Death card. Wow, both the Ace of Swords. Both the Ace of Swords and the Justice. Okay, we know where this is going. All right, so thank you guys for joining me today. I will continue this reading. The link is down in the description box below this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.